Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be going through another tutorial on the TI Inspire CX2 CAS calculator. The topic will be on finding the expected value or the mean of the probability density function and also the median value of the probability density functions. Okay, so let's get started. So for part A, to find the expected value of x or the mean or the mu is equals to integrate from negative infinity to positive infinity x times f of x dx. Okay. All right, so let's jump over to our CAS here. So typically what the textbook will show you is to define f of x as the piecewise function and then integrate from negative infinity to positive infinity. However, what I found was it typically takes a while to compute or sometimes it doesn't even work. So what I would do is I would actually solve the integrals like for separate functions. So you go to menu for calculus and then go to 3 for integral and then just integrate from -1 to 0 and then zero point 0.2 times x dx and then plus then you can copy the functions from before and then paste onto the second function and the next integral will be from 0 to 1. And then it's zero point 0.2x plus 1.2 times x square dx. So the first part there on the CAS is the what the textbook would normally teach you to define your f of x and then integrate from negative infinity to positive infinity x times f of x dx. But in that case, I'm avoiding that because it takes a while to compute. So if you look at the second line there, that's what I would do because when you do that, you get the answer straight away. So that's point 4 for the answer for part A. And then for the second part, to find the median value of x, so let me bring up my screenshot again. So for part B, to find the median value of x, so what we're looking for essentially is to go from negative infinity to m, f of x dx is equals to zero point 0.5. Now, again, with the CAS, if you try and do that and solve for m on the CAS, it's going to take a while. So we want to avoid that. And in order to avoid that, all we're doing is we first do the integral from -1 to 0, 0 0.2 dx, and find out what this value is. Then we do the zero point 0.5, which is to find the median value, minus the outcome of this integral, because that's the remaining probability or the area under the graph, if you like. And that will be found from the next function here from 0 to m, and then zero point 0.2 plus 1.2x dx is the equals to zero point 0.5 minus the first integral here. Okay, so yeah, so let's go over to our CAS here. So first of all, we want to find out exactly what is the area under the graph for the first function, the first part of the piecewise function. So we just type that integral into our CAS and we find that the area under the graph or the probability is 0 0.2. Next, take the zero point 0.5 from zero point 0.2, which is zero point 0.3. And then we find the value of m from the second function. So first of all, go to menu and go to algebra solve, and then integrate from 0 to m, which is the second part of the piecewise function. And so define that function in your integral. So the second function was zero point 0.2 plus 1.2x, and then that equates to zero point 0.3. So it's no longer zero point 0.5 because we took away zero point 0.2 from the first piecewise function, and we want to solve for m here. So type exactly that in your CAS, solving for m, and you find that there are two answers. Now we'll have to reject the negative because m can't be negative. And so the correct answer is 0.5598. So that's the answer for the second part of the question. So the median value is equals to 0.5598. Okay. You've got any questions, feel free to comment down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next session. Okay, I'll see you later.